Hi everyone, it's Nancy,
And Nicole.
and welcome back to episode 7 of Behind the Weight Loss.
Today we'll be talking about building habits and some tips and tricks on how to do that. So, Nancy, what habit did you recently build?
So, one habit that I have started probably for the past year, even before being on a GLP-1, is after every meal, so like breakfast, lunch, dinner, I'll try to go for at least a 15-minute walk, 10 to 15-minute walk. Usually in the evening times, like after dinner, I'll do maybe like a 30 to 45-minute walk because I'm relaxing, you know what I mean? But like during lunch break, I'll try to get in that walk. It honestly makes me feel so much better. And like obviously after eating, it's like, get everything moving in your body.
Yeah. I only do that when we're at the office together because I'm walking with you.
I love
but
that.
I do really like them. So
Yeah,
it's
good.
nice. Yeah.
Especially when you can get out in nature. Like a lot of times I don't unless I'm with you. You know what I mean? But like even just put in your earphones and walk back and forth to your apartment, like it gets the job done, you know?
Yeah. A bit hard in the winter, but it's still nice.
It's still nice, and that's even better because I know a lot of people are like me and I hear it all the time. They're like, oh, I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want people. I'm the same way. I don't want people seeing me. So in your apartment, walk back and forth, call it a day.
Yeah.
It gets the job done.
Yeah. I mean, you could even get like the little steps, the step thing.
Yeah.
They're very tiny for an apartment.
Yep.
Like they're very easy to hide away.
Yep, definitely. There's lots of things you can do like in your own home, honestly, that I think a lot of people don't realize. Like you don't need weights. You don't use a sack of potatoes, there's so many different things you can use.
Yeah. Well, like exercise in general, like you don't, like you said, you don't need weights. You could just literally use your body weight for a lot of things.
Yeah.
And then also like a lot of equipment is really accessible now compared to before because like there's walking pads too. Like if you don't want to walk, if you genuinely don't want to walk back and forth in your apartment, you can get a walking pad and just stare at your TV or like your computer
watching episode.
Watch some YouTube. Like it's so much more accessible than before when you had to like buy an actual treadmill. So
definitely, for sure. Even like people who have like the standing desks, you can do, you know what I mean? That's crazy.
Yeah.
So crazy. But what's a habit that you have formed?
I have been working on water again. I used to be really good at it, but then not anymore. But my favorite way to make sure I'm drinking water is that I always make sure I have a cute water bottle. It's my newest one.
Yes.
So is there any tips that you give our members?
Good question. Obviously, we give a lot of tips. But I think especially starting off, like on a welcome call, for example, I think the main thing that I want people, or I wish people would know, is like to start off small. Because I think a lot of people, they don't have like, sometimes the habits are not put into place. So I think it just seems like a lot all at once. It's like, okay, I need to do this. I need to do that. I can't do this. I can't do that. And it's like, no, start off slow and learn these things first and then move on to something else. So like if you really struggle your thing with water, if you're used to like getting in like 2 cups a day, increase your water a little bit more, you know what I mean? Or like if you're used to having dessert, two things of dessert a day, go back to like 1, or like do smaller portions, like, you know what I mean? Is just start off slow, work your way up, and just learn these things along the way. So I think a lot of people, I just want them to know that like it's okay to not have everything figured out within the first like week. Yeah.
I would agree because I have a lot of members who feel like they should go 0 to 100 with working out, especially. Yeah. And it's like, that's great that you're going to start working out. But you know what? Like, again, if you're just doing a walk a day, that's going to be better than nothing and way easier to do than if you like go like crazy at the gym and then you're in pain because you haven't worked out for how long, and then you got to wait for your muscles to recover, and like it's not a good experience, so you're going to be less likely to go, whereas like you build up to it because you don't have to go to an actual gym every time. Like you can do other things, and like any movement is going to be way better than what you were doing before. So like again, slowly build up to that. If you have a goal in mind too, like it's going to be better. Like if you want to get into running and having a goal of like running a half marathon, that might be easier. But to just be like, oh, I need to do this in order to lose weight, you're really going to overwhelm yourself and probably stop doing that.
I've been there. I've done that so many times. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to the gym every day this week. Do it one time, hurt my finger or something, and I'm like, I'm never going back to that place again. I'm not doing it. I feel like the 3 main things that we always talk to about our members to, you know, focus on are hydration, movement, and nutrition. So I think we should go over each step by step and kind of what we say to our members.
Yeah. I mean, we said it before, or I said it before, hydration. Get a cute water bottle.
Get a cute water bottle.
Also, you could try out like other things as well, like herbal teas. Maybe you're a tea girly. Or even just like different temperatures of water. Some people like room temperature. I prefer ice water. Or add in like a little bit of lemon. My grandma loved that, like lemon water. So yeah, like play around with like different things. Obviously, if you're gonna go with teas, you don't want to buy the bottled tea at the supermarket. You want to make like from a tea bag. But
yeah, that's the thing, playing around with it. I'm a room temperature girly. And like I have members who are like, listen, I will not drink water unless I put something into it. If that's what it takes to get your water, do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like if you got to add a little flavored electrolytes, if you got to add a little, what's that little
that thing? Yeah, like the Mio
thing. That thing. Get in your water, you know, stay hydrated. Electrolytes are really good.
But even with that, like the adding in electrolytes, you can have it so it's like super sweet at first. You're basically drinking juice. And as you get used to it, you just start adding in less until you are basically drinking water.
Yeah, for sure.
So
that's actually really smart. People do that with kids with like apple juice?
Yeah, they water it down.
Thanks, Mom, for giving me the non-watered down apple juice. Thank you. Love you. But yeah. No, that's the thing. I mean, water, obviously, and I always say this. I'm like, the thing that keeps us alive, I forget about it sometimes, you know? Because it's so easy not to forget about it. It's like, it's crazy. But yeah, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Yeah. Whatever you can do. I think for me, keeping it in front of me at all times, just so that I can see it, that's probably the biggest thing that helps, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm like that too.
Yeah.
Hence the water bottle.
Love that.
Yeah. The next one would be movement. Now, I find that one's a little bit harder to convince members to do it. If they've like, especially if they work from home, and I have a lot of people who work from home. But like one of the easiest things I think to start off with is like when you do go to a grocery store, park farther away. So at least you're walking a little bit more, especially if you haven't worked out for a long time, or if like I said, you work from home and you're like barely moving as is, that's going to be a lot better. But then I do try to push people like always walking at least like once a day, like after a mealtime, like what you do. Yeah. Because I think that's just like really good in general, good for your mental health also. Clears things up, like you said earlier. Yeah. So like those are a couple of things like to start off with that I like to tell people to do. If they're already like kind of doing that and they want to increase more, I tell them a lot of them to like check out YouTube and find something that works. I tend to like will send a couple of links, but like not every workout is going to be for everyone. Yes. Some people will be more motivated if they try lifting weights for the first time and then they actually really like it. Yeah. Some people, you know, they want the like HIIT things and like get something a bit more like aerobic. Yeah. So like, you know, try a lot of different things and see what you like.
That's the thing. That is perfect because it's not like a one box fits all. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I always say, if you like dancing, get on YouTube or join a dance class or get on YouTube and watch a dancing video. Like, if you like going to the gym and you like strength training or that's something that interests you, try it out. If you really like swimming, go swimming. Like, try out a bunch of different things because you're going to like different things, what I would like or what you would like, you know? So any movement is good movement. And like you said, if you're used to not even like walking very much, if you work from home, if you, you know, stay home a lot, I love that parking lot thing because it's so true. You really just need to find little ways, little loopholes to get in more movement. So yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. I had one member who really liked boxing and she wanted to get back into it, and she found some YouTube videos for it and was doing that from home.
Yes.
I thought was so smart.
I love that. My mom has one of those.
Oh yeah.
The thing, it goes on the wall and it comes with like the hand things, and then like you put on the music.
Yeah.
And then it lights up with like the things, and then you punch it.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I will say, when I was traveling in Kazakhstan, for some reason they have those things all over the street. Like a little pink one.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like,
just tell my mom to go there.
Yeah, like why is this everywhere?
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah. I love that. But seriously, it's just finding what works for you. And again, start off slow, work your way up, you know?
Yeah. Because you could be somebody who needs like other people. Maybe you need the social interaction. Yes. But maybe you don't want the social interaction. There's so many options.
Because like me personally, I prefer to be with other people. Like me and my friend, we go to the gym, or like if I was going to do, let's just say like a dance class or something, I would want to go with my friends, whereas some people just want to be in their own little bubble, put in their earphones, you know, be in their own world. So I think, like you said, try different things out and see what works for you. It's a process.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah. When it comes to nutrition, I feel like it can be somewhat of a touchy subject for some people, in a sense of, I think there's a lot of like learning to do with it, and again, going into it in small steps, because me personally, again, like going back to it, I did not know really anything. I was like, okay, if I eat salads, like if I only eat salads, like I'll be fine, or like that's what I have to do. You need to fuel your body, and that's what I tell my members. I'm like, you know what? Really take a step back. I've done it before. Everybody's done it, you know, take a step back, see what you're actually eating. And I think one thing is being honest with yourself about what you're eating or how much you're eating. And obviously the medication can help with that. And the main goal is to fuel your body. So I go into it and I'm like, okay, balanced meals. Try to get in healthy fats, proteins, fibers. Try to make a meal out of that to get in what your body needs. You know what I mean? Obviously, protein is super important. There's a lot of focus on protein. Sometimes if you don't eat enough fiber, things can happen, you know?
Perhaps the focus is too much on protein.
Yes.
And really, again, you got to make sure you have fiber.
Yes. We need balance, you know? We need balance. And just think of your body as a car. What are you going to put in it to fuel it, you know? Like, think about what you're actually eating. Is this fueling my body? Is this providing nutrients to my body? Or is it just, you know, obviously a little bit of everything in moderation. I always say everything in moderation, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, if you want dessert, have some dessert. But obviously with the medication, you can probably go from eating big dessert to small dessert, or making little changes, you know?
Go from a whole pack of Oreos to just like 2, maybe. That'd be great. Yeah. With nutrition, I find it a bit tricky to like tell my members what to eat, only because, like we said, there's a big focus on protein, which is great. We do want that, as we said. Gotta get the fiber and healthy fats. Also, I have so many members who are so used to eating so little, or not eating all day and then eating at night. And obviously that pattern doesn't work. Otherwise you would not be here. So as much as we of course want a balanced meal, my first focus for the people who do that specifically of like starving all day and then like binge eating the worst foods at night or like a little too much at night is to just get them in the habit of eating something. So if it's going to be a protein shake, it's a protein shake. That's way better than anything before. And then once they're comfortable with eating like just at least one thing, then add in a second thing and then maybe a third, like depending on what you're eating until you get to the point where you're having a balanced breakfast. But like at the beginning, you know, slow and steady, like we've been saying, like at least eat something.
Yeah. So all this to say, slow and steady
wins the race.
Wins the race. That's what I was going to say. That's like a dumb example.
Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah.
It's about over time. Look at it in terms of a bigger picture, okay? Yeah. You know, take it one day at a time, truly, one day at a time. Don't think that everyone that you see has it all figured out within the first day. That's not usually how it goes. Give yourself some grace. Be patient with yourself. That's really what it's about.
Yeah. As long as you're, you know, doing your best each day and you don't bring any guilt for like maybe screwing up one day or messing up one day, you can do better the next day.
Yeah.
And eventually you'll get to a point where you've made enough changes where you're going to be a completely different person than before.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. One bad day does not equal a bad journey, you know? And I think a lot of us need to remind ourselves of that. I've had moments like that. Well, thank you guys so much for watching episode 7 of Behind the Weight Loss. We have so much fun doing this. And you can find us wherever you stream your podcasts. See you next time.
Bye.